All right, so just start with your overall thoughts on the game.
Um, you know what? I thought we came out first 10 minutes played Kennesaw State basketball. What I mean by that, being aggressive, being sound, being loud, and then being unselfish. And then once we kind of built up that lead, close to 20 points, we kind of got out of character and kind of played to Covenant style. One of the things, we had 36 baskets. We only had 15 assists. So, we were trying to do a lot of one-on-one basketball. But, one of the things, playing a team like Covenant, when you're big like we are, kind of putting your big men in some adverse situations. With Willie Kawasi, having to guard a 6'2", 6'3" guy, I don't think that's the best matchup for him. But I think all in all, we have a lot of stuff that we can break down and look at, and I can go nuts about. But at the end of the day, I thought we did some things pretty well. It was good to see some guys get their hands ready to knock down shots. Tanner Wozniak the second half especially. We got to defend better in transition, and we'll talk about that and attack that tomorrow. But I think all in all, some good things to work on and some things we got to get better at.
Talk about the rebounding effort overall, because it seemed like they were very scrappy.
You know what? I think one of those things that comes back to, sometimes playing to the level of your competition as well. We got to finish plays. We got to do a better job of finishing plays, and we'll make sure that we show that as well tomorrow.
What can you do moving forward to ensure that this doesn't happen again versus Piedmont on Monday?
You know what? I think the best thing we got to do is show them film and live and learn from it. And, I think the great thing about this team that I can say that's been different from years past is they want to learn. They want to learn. They're going to get after it. They're going to work. And then the best thing that we have to do is make sure that, we make the right adjustments on the fly. And I think more importantly that we're putting the right guys in and they understand exactly what their roles are for us to be successful.
Chemistry-wise, how well do you think the team grew?
I thought we made some strides tonight. I think the one thing that I'm going to continue to stress is know who you are. And, know which guys we need to take and get different things for. There's a couple times Tanner came down there and knocked down shots, so we need to make sure we get the ball in his hands again, to knock down a shot. I think guys came in and gave us some productive minutes across the board. Some guys did some things that I didn't like, but you know what, we'll learn from it.
What were the biggest positives overall from the performance tonight that you can take away?
I think one of the biggest positives is when we get the ball changed and we move the ball the way that we're capable of moving the ball, we can be pretty good offensively. I think also is our ability to shoot the ball. That's been a little bit different than in years past, so we got to continue to work on that. And once again, we'll live, we'll learn, we'll teach these guys from this, and all of us will get better.
What happened to Delbert Love tonight?
Delbert, was more of a situation with his ankle, but at the same time, there were some other things that happened that, I felt it was best for him, not to play tonight. He'll be ready on Monday and definitely be ready on Friday.
Okay. Does tonight mean, Brown is in the lead for the starting point guard spot, or is Delbert still right there with him?
You know what? I think right now we're going to just take a look at it. And, I thought not Delbert, but I thought Yanel did a great job for us tonight, in taking and moving the ball, getting the floor across, keeping the guys spaced out. I thought he did a lot of positives for us. And he's going to continue to grow in that position for us.
In the first 5 minutes of the second half, Covenant cut the lead to 4. Players seemed to panic a little bit. There were 6 turnovers in the first 5 minutes. What do you think turned it around? Yanel had a nice 3, and then during Covenant's push, and then he had a good cut to the basket. Do you think he helped?
No, definitely. I think a lot of that just comes back to his maturity, and I think even more importantly for him is the amount of confidence that he's playing with. And what happened to start out the second half, our guys got out of character a little bit in regards to we were trying to run the score up right away instead of methodically doing what we were capable of doing. And when we kind of made that run to get some separation here later on in the second half, we were very methodical in the way that we played. We got 2 or 3 changes of the ball. From side to side, we were able to get the ball inside. We were able to get inside-out action, and guys were able to knock down shots that they are accustomed to knocking down.
Your fourth year player, Andrew Osman. He's been here at Kennesaw State all 4 years. Had a big game, 15 and 6. Talk a little bit about him, because I noticed him using his left hand more than in the past.
You know what? I think, I mean, all our post guys have a lot of work to do, and I'll make sure that I bring them in and look at film with those guys. I think the most important thing for us as we move forward is for Andrew is to build off of this. He also had a game similar to this last year against Charlotte as well. And, you know, we got to continue to get other guys better. Willie's got to, you know, get better for us. You know, Bernard's got to get more comfortable. But once again, you know, you're playing against a smaller team. You know, guys that, you know, aren't like size. So I don't want to make excuses. We have the capability to do better, and we will get better.
Orlando Coleman had a big game on both sides of the ball. What do you think his role is going to be moving forward?
You know, I think Orlando, you know, kind of gives us that driver, that slasher, kind of break you down off the dribble and be able to get to the basket. I just wanted to be able to defend better. And we'll talk about that a lot more tomorrow as we look at film.
You got anything else?
Oh, I'm done.
Good thing to run down.